Hello and welcome to my Pear Deck tutorial. Today I've prepared a short mock presentation to show you some of the features that Pear Deck has to offer. One great feature that Pear Deck has to offer is that it has a template library. Let's explore this further. First, we see some lesson builders. The first tab shows beginning of lesson slides. When we click there, we see some different bell ringers, like asking about the homework and just getting some students' minds going before the lesson actually begins. If we go back, we see some during lesson slides. These include some true-false questions. You can gauge your students' understanding by having them drag a dot to either the green, yellow, or red student. And this is really important so teachers can see if they need to go back and spend more time on a certain topic, or they can just move forward. If we keep going down, we see some more, including a stretch break, which is really important to have your students sort of get up and shake themselves out. And we see some end of lesson slides. That just asks about, if they're feeling okay about the day. We have a range of emotions. It might ask some questions about how they thought the class went, or maybe to summarize the lesson for the day. Drawing slides, just some fun tools to end on a positive note. Teachers can engage their students even further by prompting some critical thinking. You can see there's a bunch of different slides that just tries to get their minds going a little bit more. Pear Deck also includes some social emotional learning prompt slides. These include such things like stress level check and just prompting students on other perspectives and things like that. Finally, we have some different subject area questions. We've got example questions to start. These include a lot of different drawing slides for students to get engaged. We've got some pointed questions towards littler students, K-2. These are mostly drawing based, again, just to get students involved in the lesson. We've got math. Then you also see science and world languages, ELA. Aside from the template library, Pear Deck also allows you to do many other things with your slides, including interactive slides where you can ask students questions. Let's move forward to the mock lesson where you can see some examples. So here in our second slide, we see what are some fruits, and across the bottom you can see that students have the option to write their response. So this is the text response choice where students are prompted and they can type in using their device the answer to whatever question the slide may be asking. Next, we just have an informational slide for students about what fruits grow on trees. And then here we see which fruits grow on trees, and the students are able to choose an option. So this is the multiple choice slide where students interact by choosing from different choices. Here we have apples, oranges, blueberries, or both A and B. Lastly, we have the Draw Your Favorite Fruit Below slide where students can draw their response, and this one is my favorite, just gives the students a little more freedom to be creative. We also have a number, website, or draggable interactive slide where the students are provided a dot that they can drag to different responses. And lastly, teachers are able to add audio to a slide. This is really helpful you have impaired students that really need to hear the slides, or you just like to provide that option to all of your students. You could narrate your slides or just provide extra comments to keep your kids engaged. So that's my quick overview of Pear Deck. I hope you've enjoyed and you'd consider implementing this tool into your classroom. It's great to keep kids engaged and really involve them in their learning. And it has a lot more to offer, so I would definitely recommend taking a look for yourself.